There we are. We are live.
Hello.
Good afternoon, Alex.
Good afternoon, Dave. How are you doing?
It's great. It's just another grey day here. It's
Loving summer.
ever since I've been back from my sunny summer holidays. It's been. I seem to have had the best 2 weeks of the year so far, and in the UK as well. I didn't have to go outside, so
I think you had summer. I'm going to the Brecon Beacons the last week in July, so I'm praying that's when summer decides to turn up.
yeah, I'm hoping it comes pretty soon because it's been dismal, hasn't it? I mean, really grey.
It's been awful. Awful. The only bit of sunshine of my day today is seeing your wonderful face.
Ah. And you're sitting in the tasting room.
I'm sitting in the Whisky Emporium.
Aye.
That is in Atom. So we've got the factory that side that I can't show you because it's top secret.
Yeah.
And then a wall of paintings that side, and then a wall of whiskies.
I haven't been in that room for a little while. I must admit, it's been a little while. I'd love to get back down there soon.
A seat at this table is quite hotly contested. I just had to kick quite a few people out of here. People like working in here, surrounded by whiskey.
You throw everybody out, did you?
Had to ask. So I evicted someone. But I'd given them fair warning, so it's fine. I had to throw my whiskey weight around.
Yeah, you do that.
Well,
right.
Talking of whiskey, what can people still get the little mitts on?
Well, I've had a look. I'm sure they're still adding some more, but next week there are 12 listed lots to go. And I see 3 have already sold out. So the Hakushu, the 18-year-old Japanese whiskey is gone. The Fakundu Pariso rum has gone, and the Springbank, obviously, as soon as you put a Springbank out there,
gone.
It's inhaled. The tickets are inhaled instantly, which is good because I've always been raving about Springbank and how precious it is because it's whiskey. Handmade, but there's lots of other little distilleries now making whiskey the old-fashioned way. But what is available? Well, there's a 30-year-old Dalmore from 2023 for a £20 ticket. There's a Macallan, which I don't think will last long. It's the Easter Elkies Black 2019 release, which is £10 a ticket. There's a Grand Champagne Cognac from the independent bottler Samaroli for just £8 a ticket. A wonderful Johnny Walker Masters Cut Whiskey for just £7. Some Liquid History from the Little Middle Distillery, distilled in 1991, and I think the distillery closed the year after. Just £6 a ticket. So Liquid History. There's a lovely collection of the Antiquary blended Scotch whiskies. There's Mortlach releases for £5 a ticket. A collection of 5 whiskies from Gordon and MacPhail's Connoisseur's Choice for just a £5. And then a collection of butterscotch and vanilla and toast and generation whiskey. So all those old grains and blended grains. I think the oldest one being 45 years old.
Oh, fantastic.
Aye, just £5 a ticket. That's all coming up next week, which neither of us will be here.
We won't be here because we will be winging our way to Birmingham in my little Hyundai to go and judge the Boutique Whisky Competition.
We're a cocktail competition, so we will be judging cocktails, which is tough gig.
Tough gig, right? Tough gig. You'll really be judging because you are one of the judges. Be able to drink with my eyes as the designated driver.
Well, I've just seen a load more lots gone up this morning, Alex. This is for the week after, which we will be.
Oh, what have we got coming up for the week after?
Well, there's a 39-year-old Port Ellen from Douglas Lane, 1982, £15 a ticket. There is a long-lost Karazawa from Japan. It's Kawasawa 1999-2000 Asama whiskey. So this is a marriage. It's quite a big vatting of whiskies at the time, but there can't be too many bottles of that left these days. That's £12 a ticket. There's another Macallan in there from Signatory, an independently bottled Macallan, 25-year-old from 1997. A 30-year-old Irish whiskey from the wonderful J.J. Corrie. Hardest working woman in whiskey, I think. She never stops.
Mm-hmm.
She never, ever stops. Every time I see her, she's off gallivanting, selling,
creating, doing amazing things.
She has done. I did visit her in Ireland, and she did take a couple of hours out to host me and make me a coffee and took me around. And yeah, fascinating. There's a collection of Murray McDavid gold whiskies collections, 4 whiskies there. There's a Lefroy collection, 5 whiskies there. That looks pretty good. I don't think there's many tickets left for that, and there certainly isn't many tickets left for an El Dorado 25-year-old Grand Special Reserve rum.
Oh my goodness. I wish we could enter these competitions, because that is one of my favorite drinks of all time.
What, the El Dorados?
I love El Dorado.
I did like the El Dorados when I tasted them.
Fantastic.
They're the Demerara rums, aren't they?
Yeah, from Guyana.
Guyanan rum, that's the one. Yes. Okay. Are we ready?
We're ready. What have we? I've also got some bottles that I can show in real life.
Wow.
I've been entrusted with 3 to show, one of which I'm quite worried about picking up, but we're just going to give it a go. Someone might just get a box.
Oh dear, I don't like the sound of that.
It's fine. Be fine.
I don't like the sound of that. Okay, what have we got coming up first? Well, hopefully I've got all of the slides ready today and in the right order. I have done a triple check on these. I would like to start off with a little bit of liquid history. It's St. Magdalen, 1982, bottled in 2001, rare old. This distillery closed long ago, and not only was it closed, it's demolished. It is no longer there. The doors closed in 1983.
Wow.
I know a few collectors of St. Magdalen. It is sort of revered whiskey. About £800 a bottle.
Like a namesake, right, Magdalene?
It's
Worthy.
It's liquid history, and just £6 a ticket. So
let's see who's taking this home, shall we?
Start with a big one.
Start with a banger. Here we go.
Love to go.
One, please. Congratulations.
Congratulations, John. The whiskey will be winging its way to you. Yes, just lovely, precious liquid. It is every time I've tasted St. Magdalen, it's always been a delight. One of those lowland distilleries that we lost in the 80s, and we lost quite a few of them. Okay. Don't forget to send those pictures in when you do get those prizes, because I've seen the website been updated with loads of new pictures. They look great. Yeah, some of you dress up, especially for these pictures. You always walk around in bow ties and tuxedos.
That's exactly the type of pictures that we want.
Yeah. And
drinks that you have.
More pets in the pictures, definitely. Okay, up next, we're going to go to Ireland for the Spot series. I remember my first Irish pot still whiskey, and I think it was a yellow spot or the green spot. And yeah, it was, wow, this is completely different to malt whiskey. This is pot still whiskey from Ireland, and the Spot series have grown over the years, and they're fascinating. And that is another one that I would certainly have entered. This sold out pretty quickly. It's quite popular, this whiskey, the Spot collection. I know the Blue Spot, I think, was that's just the youngest one, yes. Yeah, just £5 a ticket, sold out quite. So this is 5 whiskies here. The Green Spot which is the sort of the usual one. The yellow spot was a 12-year-old. The blue is a 7-year-old, and the red spot is superb, lovely, lovely whiskies. Let's pick a winner, shall we?
Let's pick a winner. Let's spot a winner.
Let's spot a winner. There we go.
No.
Congratulations, Carl. That's a lovely little collection of whiskies that, yeah, I would have loved to have got my hands on for sure, to be sure.
To be sure, to be sure.
Yes, indeedy. Okay, let's pick a Fettercan 22-year-old. It was just £5 a ticket, this, but I think there was like hundreds and hundreds of tickets. So it's all matured in ex-bourbon casks, bottled at 47%. Fettercan is one of those Highland distilleries that's slowly been sort of showing a bit of more presence. It was sort of backbone of the blends, and it's certainly coming into a single malt in its own today. There are some big fans of this stuff, and certainly Boutique have bottled some beautiful editions of Fettercan. It's got a sort of a unique distillery in it. They have sort of a water-cooled cooling jacket or water running down the outside of the pot still just to increase that reflux, so it gets a much lighter spirit. Yeah, let's pick a winner.
Let's pick a winner. Here we go. Scott C, congratulations.
Congratulations, Scott. You are a winner. Okay, where should we go to next? The little distillery of Edward Dower, I think. Yes, Edward Dower. Go there. Okay, this is a collection of the Edward Dower Belecan whiskey collection. So this is their heavily peated malts. And within here, there's a 13-year-old batch 1 cask strength edition. There's an 18-year-old cask strength edition and the 20-year-old ex-bourbon cask in here. So
look at that trilogy.
Yeah, they look rather traditional in certainly sort of older style of labeling, bottling. I think they look pretty, actually. Really pretty. But these are their smokier side of this Highland Distilleries whiskies.
Nice.
Are you ready with that wheel, Alex?
We'll pick a little winner. W.
ITAN W?
Eaton.
ITAN. Well, congratulations anyway.
Congratulations, you won.
You are a winner. Okay, where should we go? Let's pick a rum, shall we? I think you've got this in your collection.
I've got this in my non-sweaty little hands. Let me just get the wheel prepped, then I can share the bottle with you because I want to have both hands on it.
This is a 24-year-old from the long closed Caroni distillery, independently bottled here by the Rum Sponge. It's 1998, say the legendary stills of Caroni in Trinidad. Always
242 bottles only.
Yeah, there we go. Wonderful. So yeah, this is another one sold out pretty quickly. You've got that safely back in its box.
That is safely back on the table.
Let's pick a winner.
Pick a little winner. Wait. The name of my dad, suspiciously.
Oh dear. I'm sure I've got friends. I've got Steve H friends as well. So yeah.
A wonderful little drop.
There we go. Drop of liquid history there for you, sir. Okay, where should we go? Let's go back to the Highlands for a beautiful little collection from the Balblair distillery. It's I visited the distillery long time ago, back in 2014. I think it was last 10 years ago. Cracking little distillery in the Highlands there. It's seriously beautiful there. This is their latest collection of their core range of whiskies. They went for a series of doing vintages when they first sort of really pushing the single malts out there, but they've gone back to age statements. And so this is a collection from 12 years up to 25 years, 5 different whiskies here, just £6 a ticket for a complete collection from.
Amazing. Amazing. Should we pick a little winner?
Let's pick a beautiful little winner. The Balblair Blunt.
W.
Dave W. Oh, Don W. Sorry.
Don W. Congratulations.
It's my pseudonym.
Yeah.
DW.
Oh.
It wasn't me. It's not me, honest. I wasn't allowed to buy tickets. I would have done. The Balblair. There we go. Imagine picking yourself out as a winner. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
That would be so good. I mean, you'd have to make it non-suspicious, but also win the things that you wanted. I think that would be quite a hard line to walk.
I don't think we'd get away with it.
No, I don't think we would. I think we'd be found out.
Immediately, as soon as you press the buy.
As soon as you turned up to collect your prize.
Right, next. We're going to go to Japan for a Yamazaki Bordeaux wine cask. This is the 2020 edition. A no-age statement Japanese whiskey that has been matured in a Bordeaux French wine cask. Very particular to Japanese whiskey collectors, I'm sure. But there we go. Let's pick a winner for this one.
Let's pick a little winner. Shannon B, congratulations.
Congratulations, Shannon. Yeah, these Japanese wine cask, sherry cask releases like that, they go on and win some big prizes. I remember when the Yamazaki sherry cask won the world's best one. Everyone went mental for Japanese whiskey. God, that was a few years ago. Yeah.
Amazing little liquid.
Lovely, lovely. Right, we've got 3 big ones to go now. Okay, the value of these 3 whiskies is 3 of them in retail price around £10,000 between
2 of them I have here, and it makes me incredibly worried.
The next one you're going to put in your lovely little mitts is coming up next. I know you've shown me this earlier. It is a 40-year-old from Singleton. It's from the Glen Ord distillery. So there are 3 distilleries under the Singleton brand. It's one of the biggest single malt brands in the world, really, because it's funded by 3 distilleries. Most of the stuff that you saw over here was the Singleton of
Here it is.
There it is, a 40-year-old. It's beautiful. I have tasted the 40-year-old, and there's a Glendullan. There's beautiful. Dufton and the Glen Ord. This is the Highland distillery. Yeah, this retails about £3,000. This is This has been matured in a combination of casks. I mean, it started off as the 12-year-old, which is the Singleton 12-year-old, which you can find in certain markets for this distillery. It's not often available here. Certainly Glen Ord. You don't see an awful lot of Glen Ord in the UK. But yes, it's been transferred into a combination of rum, ex-bourbon, Pedro Jimenez, and Oloroso. So a complete collection of casks here to round us off over the next.
Absolutely amazing box as well.
Let's pick a serious winner.
Let's pick the person who is going to be holding it after me.
Yeah. F. Congratulations. A 40-year-old Singleton of Glen Ord will be winging its way to you. That's wonderful.
An amazing bottle.
Wonderful.
And box.
And box. Okay. It's another drop of liquid history coming up next. It's a 35-year-old Port Ellen bottled by That Boutique Whisky Company. On the label there, you'll see a very young-looking John Beach. It was one of our first label as well. This is one of the earliest boutique whiskey labels. Whiskey label number 1, 2, 3, or 4. I can't remember which way round it was, but 2 open distilleries and 2 closed distilleries. And that's Mr. John Beach, who is the owner and proprietor of the Fiddler's Restaurant in Drumnadronac up on Loch Ness. He's a big whiskey collector, a very generous whiskey collector. I went up to see him over the summer and did a wonderful tasting there with his crew.
Hang on, my lights have gone off because I haven't moved.
Oh, yes. Okay. Move. Do a little dance.
Do a little whiskey dance. Little whiskey jig.
Oh, this is a 35-year-old. I didn't know we had any of this left, so well done on finding this batch. I thought this sold out long ago, so there must have been one lurking somewhere in the cabinet, maybe in the back of that whiskey room.
I think it probably was.
Oh, look at this dusty bottle here. Let's get this up for auction. So
let's see who's our winner.
Let's pick a winner. That means I need to move the wheel into position.
Wheel is in position. Wheel is wheeling.
Wheel is locked and loaded.
Andre, congratulations.
Andre, congratulations at Port Ellen will be winging its way to you as soon as the elves in the warehouse can package it up and ship it to you.
Take it out my hands.
Yeah. This is the final one for today. Just 10 lots today, and what a big one this is. This is the Glencraig 44-year-old 1975 from Gordon and MacPhail's collection. This is a little drop of serious liquid history here, this 44-year-old, because the distillery Glencraig never actually existed. It was a brand, a mark. I guess we call it a mark in the rum world. We'd call it a mark. It's a mark that was created in the Glenbergie distillery on Lomond stills. So the Lomond still is like a pot still with a column and plates in it. It's not used anymore, and it was sort of, I think they were called silent malts for a little while. Yeah, it's just a little drop of liquid history, never to be seen, never to be repeated. Never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah, a little chance to own a little drop of liquid history.
Let's see who's taking this little drop of liquid history home, shall we?
You haven't got that one in the room, have you?
No, I haven't got that one, unfortunately.
Let's pick a winner.
Only trusted with 3. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Samuel. That will be heading to you shortly.
To you. Amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Congratulations to all the winners today.
Congratulations to all the winners. Yeah.
We won't be back next week.
We won't be here next week, but I believe Jake will, his capable hands, and hopefully he will have an assistant, because I think one person doing it alone is a lot. But maybe you'll have a glamorous assistant. And the week after, I think we're back.
We're back. Well, I'm certainly back for the last 2 weeks of July.
Well,
You're away on your
I'm
holiday.
not here the last week of July. But
yeah.
you know, that's just how it goes.
Well, we are in the summer holiday season, so people come and go.
Well, we're going to find the sun. Find the sun. That's what we need to do.
Heading this way, I'm sure.
Oh, hopefully. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Lovely to see you, Alex.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Dave. I'm looking forward to having you trapped in my car for a few hours on Wednesday. It's Tuesday next week, isn't it? God, you're on the wrong day.
I'm not so sure if I like that trapped. Trapped in your car?
Yeah, trapped in my car. Child locks are on.
You'll be sitting in the back of the child seat.
Yeah, sitting in the back like an Uber.
Strapped in the child seat. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks
for playing along. Send those pictures in, and don't forget to check out Master of Malt competitions for new stuff that will be heading up there pretty soon. They're probably loading some stuff up while we've been talking. Anyway,
so I can see them rummaging around.